Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to figure out how to do that dance. And yes, bro, I'm 29. Yes, I'm trying to learn a new dance. And I feel like I can't really bend. I feel like I got it, but I don't really got it. I'm trying to figure it out still. Yeah. All right, what's going on, man? It's your boy, Kloth. I'm back with another video, man. Looking for my stars to where I am simply not going nowhere. And this, ladies and gents, is gonna be another segment of Kloth Talk. Now again, in Kloth Talk, I just want to talk about the trending topics and sneakers and fashion. I bring people on who have those same passions. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I really don't have the time to record this video, edit this video, and upload this video on time, so I'm just gonna have to go straight into it. There's no lollygagging happening in this episode. So let's get into that first article. All right, so this article title reads, Kaizenat ends his 9-month hiatus with history-making dual platform streaming return. Did I fully say streaming? Streaming return. I don't know what I just said. So I'm not even gonna be talking about what was addressed in this article, because in this article, they talked about his 9-month hiatus. They talked about his streaming numbers when he streamed on Twitch and YouTube after that hiatus. So I'm not even gonna be focusing on that. But what I am gonna be focusing on is, for whatever reason, my TikTok decided to start showing me the negativity surrounding the whole streamer university once the names were announced of who was going. Now, just for context, I don't really watch too many streamers. Like, if I had to pinpoint one streamer as the one that I watch the most, I like interact with their content, I share their content, the most is going to be RDC. Now, clearly that is a collective, is Mark, Leland, Desmond, Dylan, Ben, like that's the whole collective. Like, I watch their videos because they don't really get too much into the drama. It's a collective of friends, so like the content always feels fresh with like different perspectives. Like, I watch their content the most, but there's other people I do watch, maybe not as much, but like I watch Your Rage. And let me just say this off rip. Let me just say this off rip, because you know how fucking sick it is. I get on TikTok and I see multiple people being like, man, Greg, like, my name is Greg, gang. All of us are not like that. And what's crazy is, I started watching Your Rage during like the pandemic when I got laid off from work and I was stuck in the house. I was watching like those like, what's that though? Among Us like gameplay and all that. I was watching those videos and I knew of Greg, but to see what happened after, it's kind of wild. So I watch Your Rage, I watch people like Silky, every once in a while I'll watch Adapt. Like, those are the people that's like in my age range. Like, I'm 29, they like 28, 20 something, like they're like in my age range, so like there's a relatability aspect. I feel like most of streaming right now is like a young man sport, like a young woman sport. So like that 20, 21, 22, 23, that age range is really dominating like that whole Twitch space. So I really don't watch too many streamers. So I was very surprised when I seen all this negativity. There are people genuinely upset. I mean, actually, because a part of me wanted me to believe that this was just rage bait. They wanted Kai to get a reaction out of them. And like, they didn't actually believe that, but they knew like what would get engagement. Like, a part of me felt like that's what they were doing. But then I also came to the conclusion that these people genuinely 100% believe what they are saying. There are people mad that 83% of the people accepted were black, okay? There are people genuinely mad that there are people who have established Twitch streaming careers. They make money off this, they've been making money off this, okay? And there are people obviously mad that they didn't get in, nor did the person that they wanted to get in did not get in. And what I can't seem to understand is, y'all are acting like y'all applied to Stanford, Cambridge, Yale, Stanford, Harvard. Like, y'all are acting like y'all applied to an actual university. This is literally one person with a team that has basically burdened the stress of other people's success with this whole streaming university thing. You are more mad at what he's doing and his team is doing than you are a politician that is affecting your life in the daily basis as of right now. There are people trying to put data centers in the ocean, even though the temp in the ocean is rising, and it has been rising for the past 4 years. You're more mad at streaming university and not getting in than that. Nolan Wells, Carmelo Anthony, pick your poison at this point. Gas prices are starting to come down, but they're not where they were before. Y'all are like, it's genuinely frying me, the level of like mental gymnastics people are doing and trying to bash him for what he's doing. And he's changing a lot of people's lives. So I'm not gonna sit here and dismiss anybody's feelings. If you really want to get in and change your predicament, you didn't have a route to want to go to college. You may not have, you don't come from like a great background. So you don't really have like, your life set up, and you saw this as your golden opportunity to change your circumstances. I'm not going to sit here and say you shouldn't feel anything, but I don't think bashing the guy that accepts people into his streaming university, I don't think that's going to work out for you either. And let me just make this clear. I did not apply. I feel like there is multiple different ways to skin a cat. Wait, is it skin a cat or skin a fish? I feel like skin a fish is more, I don't know, whatever that saying is, that there's multiple ways to achieve your dreams without this one thing. This is just one thing, gang. So just because you did not get in, that does not mean stop streaming until next year when he opens the applications. That doesn't mean stop making content until next year when he opens applications. That means you need to put in some more work, gang. Because people are like, oh, it's full of people who already have careers. I saw somebody get accepted that literally only streamed once in their entirety of having a Twitch channel, and that was only when he got accepted. It's just not in your favors, gang. Like, thousands of people signed up for this. There are people who are in their 80s that signed up for this. He can only accept so many people. And people like, I'm gonna go ahead and start my own thing, rap university. Do it. Do it, gang. More people need to get put on. But what's so crazy about this whole thing is the people that's bashing it, the people that's upset, if they got chosen, they wouldn't be saying a noun or a verb. Their Twitch thing would be streaming university too. Like, gang, it's okay. Y'all can okay, start your own thing. Okay, continue making content. Okay, what are y'all expecting, bro? It's frying my shit, bro. People crying. I saw a nigga that said he wasn't gonna take a shower until he was accepted. It feels so dystopian. And I know Kai probably feels like this, but I feel like it feels so dystopian that so many people don't have many opportunities in their life to achieve their goals, that they're resulting to quitting a job before they even know they got in. Like, people are genuinely not even thinking about furthering their education because they want to go to stream university, gang. And I understand, bro. People who went to that got put on. Like, I'm not taking anything away from stream university. But y'all are a little erratic right now. Y'all need to calm down, bro. Y'all need to calm down. So again, a lot of people are talking about this. There's a lot of distress. Obviously, there's a lot of people that's happy that they got in. People are happy for other people that got in. But I've been getting a lot of people just being like, I didn't want to go to stream university anyways. It looked kind of ghetto. Or, they only accept the black people, Latinos, we need to stick together. Bro, y'all get the... There are so many things that you should genuinely be upset about that you're not talking about, that you don't even speak on. You don't even share that. Nothing. But y'all mad at this. That shit. Hey, but listen though. I didn't apply this year, but hey, I fuck around, might apply next year though. I just might. But again, for all my fellow content creators out there, bro, if you did not get into streaming university, that does not mean stop making content. That does not mean stop going live. That just means keep going forward, bro. There's literally, the way I try to look at it is, there's literally no way I don't make it with this shit with how much time I put into it. How much time I actually put into making content. There's gonna be a tipping point at some point. At least that's what I try to think. There's no way it does not happen. It's just about when it happens, and trust and believe me. Trust and believe me, man. When it happens, it's stuck, man. Real. But if you do plan on tuning in to Streaming University, let me know what streamers are you most excited for. Again, I don't really watch many streamers. Again, I try to look for people who are in my age range. So if Rage is not live, if Silky is not live, I'm probably not going to end up watching the majority of it. I'll probably just catch on the clips. But again, let me know what streamers you're excited to see. But with that all being said, let's get into that next one. All right, so this article title reads, Nike Air Max Dolce emerges in a vibrant light magenta colorway. I'm going to be so real with Nike right now. Nike, tune in. That's all you gotta tune in for. If y'all do not put y'all foot on the pedal and gas this model, I will lose faith in y'all. This Air Max Dolce shoe is becoming very rampantly, very quickly, one of my favorite Nike silhouettes. Now, if you tuned into maybe like 4 Kloth Talks ago, I talked about the Nike Air Max Dolce. This is when they did the collab with CDG. I still need those shoes. Still need those shoes. I still need those shoes. But even just take CDG out of it and take the, black, the white silhouettes out of it, this silhouette is starting to look good on everything. Now, obviously during Paris Fashion Week, they leaked a bunch of stuff. So they had like, I think they had like a snakeskin one, then they had different colorways one. And like, I just saw a very wide array of different textures and patterns on the Dolce. And I'm already in love. To see just a basic GR colorway that's retailing for like $130, I think, these are about to get so nasty, and I need Nike to really lock in, gang. Give these to the kids of immigrants. Give these to J Tips. Give these to Greg Beatty. I know he had Jordan Brand, but y'all Nike, it's the same thing, bro. I need these in the most elaborate colorways possible. I love this silhouette. The Dolce, I need a pair. It will happen at some point this year. I don't know when I'll get it, but I need a pair of Nike Air Max Dolces. No questions asked. I love this silhouette. And I genuinely do not see a lot of people talking about this silhouette. And it's weird because even when it comes to just like Nike shoes in general, it can be a silhouette that you're not even a fan of. There's always somebody freaking out about a Nike silhouette, but I don't see any conversation surrounding the Air Max Dolce. Maybe people think it's ugly, but if there is anybody from Nike watching this, your boy is loving this. I need this. This is what I like. I like different. I like unique. I don't like the same thing over and over and over again. I like when companies do this. They step out of the norm, or they revive something that hasn't been around for a while, similar to my excitement around the Nike Astro Grabber that Bodie did a collab with, that I have both pairs of. Like, I get the same feeling. Like, this Dolce, when I get my first pair, I feel that's gonna start a snowball effect of me buying multiple pairs. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Nike Air Max Dolce? Again, I don't see anyone talking about this, so I really want, if you made it to this point in this video, go ahead and leave a comment. What do you think of this silhouette from Nike? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I do want to hear about it, but let's get into that next article. All right, so this article title reads, Upcoming Harold and Kumar 4 film slated to be on track to production. There's a ever so slightly just a little bit of me that is scared for this movie to release. Now, I am a fan of Harold and Kumar Go to White House. So that first one, flawless movie, perfection. The second one, still great movie. The third one, they started to lose me. Like, what is this movie even about anymore? Like, I get it, it's a whimsical, it's comedy, it's not supposed to be some super in-depth thing, but I feel like going from 1 to 2 was a good transition. Going from 2 to 3 was ass. It was ass. So I'm really scared going from 3 to 4, but the bar is so low for me right now when it comes to these type, like when it comes to Harold and Kumar movies, leaving off on 3, that they might actually just exceed that. Because there's a part of me that really just miss whimsical movies. That like, they don't have to have some super crazy plot. They don't have to be, Tenet. They don't have to be Backrooms. They don't have to be Obsession. It's just a fun movie to throw on. You don't need to necessarily follow every detail and look at the backgrounds for little Easter eggs. It's just a fun movie that you can watch and you could just walk out and not have a question about what happened. Like, there's a part of me that misses just fun movies, like no extra nothing. And I get it. The times I be kind of living in, I feel like every decade has like their star category. Like for a while, I feel like comedies were pushing movies forward. Now I feel like horror, ever since movies like Get Out, I feel like horror is like the main category that's getting all of Hollywood's attention. Movies like Midsommar, Hereditary, Us, and Backrooms, Obsession, like that horror thriller category is where I feel like all of Hollywood is throwing their money. And I feel like movies like, just drama or even romance, drama, rom-coms, comedies, like those movies got put on the back burner. And there's a piece of me that kind of just misses just fun movies. So I really do hope they don't try to do something like Harold and Kumar in space and Harold and Kumar go back in time to like, bro, you don't have to don't be dumb about it. I think you could keep the movie plot simple, make it a fun adventure, and just keep it pushing, gang. And I know it's funny saying that because 1 and 2 were obviously very like out there movies, but I feel like 1 was still very like, they want to go to White Castle. The journey to going to White Castle, even though it seemed like erratic, it still seemed like it could happen. Now 2, it was starting to get a little crazy, but I feel like they still tied it up pretty good. 3 lost me completely. So again, I really am hoping good for this because, again, I can only take so much horror. I need to watch something funny. I need to watch something that's lighthearted. I don't need to go into like a movie trying to look for every detail in the background. So I do hope this is a good movie. But I'm curious, again, if you made it this far in this video, go ahead and like the video, go ahead and subscribe. What has been your favorite movie in the past 5 years? Like, what's a movie that people are going to be talking about in 20 years? Like, I love watching movies. I give movies a chance. If there was a hit random button on like Netflix, Tubi, or like HBO, like it just takes you to a random movie, I would do that because I just like watching movies. I find movies inspire me, like whether it be like with the concept, the colors in the movie, like I'm always getting inspired by watching movies. So I love watching movies. So drop below, what has been your favorite movie that you've watched in the past 5 years that people are going to be talking about in the next 20 years? I'm very curious. But that's going to wrap up this episode. I know it wasn't heavy on sneakers or fashion, but I kind of just wanted to be lighthearted with this, talk about the SU thing because people are talking about it. Had to bring up the Nike Air Max Dolce. It just is what it is. And then obviously I talked about the Harold and Kumar thing because I just miss fun movies, bro. Like, fuck. Like, I just want to take a drink and eat some food in the movie theaters and be able to doze off and wake up and still get the plot. I don't want to have to miss if you miss what happened at the 30-minute and 34-second window, you missed what the whole movie's about. It's like, fucking hell, bro. Like, but without further ado, like I always do, I will catch y'all in that next one.
Love the way you work it. Hey, I love the way you work it for me.